Alrighty, so we are going to have El Palomas and Takora in the northwest, and Real Iron as Rus, and I Want to Be Bred as French in the bottom right. Interested to see what El Palomas does with English. I thought his Delhi was very strong. And also, Mongols is always interesting to play. This is game 3. So they're tied at 1 apiece. Mongol meta right now tends to be fast castle into Lancers, which I'm not a huge fan of. I think Mongols has more potential. But yeah, I think right now the meta for Mongols is pretty easy to shut down, in my opinion. Go over here to French. Not expecting anything too crazy here in this game. Already got some hunts being contested here by El Palomas, doing a good job. Killing some of these deer. Oop, gonna get a little frustration out of here from our Rus player. Good job running gunning those deer down. Ooh, we might get killed by Town Center if he's not careful. He's gonna kill some of his deer. Little scout dancing over here. Mongol player doing a good job of killing the hunt in his base. Deny that gold from the Rus player. The thing is, on team games, there's more deer, right? There's more animals. So the Rus player can get their hunt up really high and get a ton of gold just from killing animals. So it's really important to kill all the animals if you're playing against a Rus player. People tend to forget it, but it is even almost in some ways more important in team games than it is in 1v1s. Just because of how much stupid amount of gold Rus players can get from killing hunts in team games. Really nice scout dancing here. Pretty good micro. Yeah, I think this is smart. Just ignore the sword, kill the deer, right? And then just run them away when you're done. Yep, that's what we gotta do it, right? Scouts heal automatically. You don't need to worry about, you know, absorbing some attacks with them if you're denying your opponent gold. Looks like we still have one hunt alive here. Another hunt alive here. It's gonna get taken out by El Palomas. El Palomas was very impressive in the early game last game. He's impressing me in the early game in this game as well. My game went to game 3 as well, Jed. And you'll just have to watch Moldy's game and tell me what you think. You're gonna have to watch her game too and tell me what you think of that one. That was a funky one. Gonna kill the wolves. Wolves, these are the easiest money, right? It's gonna get the wolves to chase him. It's pretty high level stuff. It feels confident enough in getting wolves to chase him. That's a pretty hard maneuver to do, in my opinion. If this were me, I just would probably sit there and just kill the wolves with my scout. I wouldn't bother trying to get them to chase me. Question I have is, do we see a silver tree out of the Mongol player? Pretty hard to pull off on 1v1s, but it is a little easier to do in team games just 'cause of the longer travel distance. This is a good map for it too. If you want to be especially careful with it, what you can do is you can wall off here with your teammate, wall off here. Then your teammate can throw a market here while you throw your silver tree like right here. Right? Because the silver tree is balanced for 1v1s, or Mongols can't build walls. But in team games, your teammates can build a wall for you, and then you can boom off of it. That's what makes a silver tree so powerful in team games. Alright. Maybe Bread is going to age up. Maybe getting that first Royal Knight out there. See if he can make anything happen with that. Look at our English player, so nice, dropping off sheep for his Mongol buddy. That is something nice, right? Let's say you're an English player, capture a bunch of sheep. You know, you're English, you don't need sheep. Just go give them to your teammate. We're going to see a Golden Gate. Wonder if we're going to see a second TC out of our Roost player. I think that can make a big difference. I think that's really powerful. So far, no Guz build and no second TC from our Roost player, but that could change. With the Council Hall. And, okay, Deer Stones. So no Silver Tree today, folks. Guess he didn't want to risk it with the French player on the other team, right? Those Royal Knights can really mess you up. Mess up your traders, right? They can just jump back there and absorb tower arrow shots. I think that's the big difference, right? Because with Horsemen, you can build a bunch of towers for your Silver Tree. And I'll defend them pretty well. Some arrow slits. But Knights will just shrug it off. First longbow's coming out here. Then double archery range from our Roost player. Okay. This is something you can do with the improved wood gather rate with Roost. You can just pump out a bunch of archers. Kind of overwhelm an English player's feudal push. Very common strategy. Gotta find yet another wolf. I don't think our Roost player's bounty is very high. First Knights here. Gonna go for the English base. I'm not sure how I feel about that. English bases are pretty hard to harass with cavalry this early in the game. Just gonna get melted down by the town center. Yeah, Mongol is a much easier target. Although it looks like he was lucky enough to get a good spawn. He's gonna have this gold right next to his base. Some deer, juicy deer and berries here. A lot of deer. Might throw down like a tower or two over here. This Knight's probably gonna get a free villager kill though. We're just gonna gallop right past him. Nope, he sees him. He's dead. Knight's gonna come back here. Might intercept the scout. Gonna be getting some value here. This could be a problem here. Our Mongol player really needs to throw down a tower. I don't think 2 towers would be unjustified either, just for the raw amount of food that's here. I mean, this could be your food all the way up to Castle Age, right? This could get you through all of Feudal Age with just this deer and berries. He is going to make a Spearman. Double produce. I like it. Ooh, this is bad. This could be bad. Oh, French player is going to spot it out. Oop, that's one villager. Ooh, this could be bad. Is going to run the Spearman back over here, but not before losing some vills. Yep, he just runs away. This is sometimes why I prefer to make towers over Spearmen when the map is this big. Just covers more ground, right? And it protects your villagers. Spearman raid, though. They want revenge. Problem is Spearman can't dive under a town center like Knights can, right? Can't set this mining camp on fire and get the bounty, though. Yeah. Losing villagers as Mongols is a big deal, right? Just because they go to town centers so rarely. These Knights are continuing to harass around. Looks like he did burn that mining camp down. He's going to get the bounty for that. That's going to be a nice little pickup. I'd like to see him maybe try and burn down a couple of houses, right? Get those resources. I guess he's still just rolling with Spearman. Yep, that's exactly what he's going to do. Remember, all you got to do is set it on fire. You don't need to burn it. You don't need to totally destroy it. Could come down here and start trying to siege down the archery range. That's definitely out of range of the town center. He is going to run his spears around. I like this maneuver by the Mongol player. This is the way he needs to get back in the game here. Yep, see if he spots it out. Attack coming in. That's not going to be enough longbows. Spears are useless because a Roost player isn't even making cavalry, right? Doesn't even have a stable. He's going to get supply blocked, though. Went triple archery range. I'm not sure he even has the economy to support that. Yep, and he is going to find that archery range and start burning it down. I like this. He's not going to be able to save this. Got an engagement here. These archers are going to get zoned out. Ooh, might even pick up some scouts here. Free scout kills. That's pretty big. So our northern or southern team seems to be doing pretty well here. He's going to burn down an archery range. That's pretty big. Come in and raid these villagers. With the Khan here, he can't engage in these knights. Can use the attack speed arrow. Not sure I agree with this. I don't think he should have backed off. Last game, our northerly team, it looked like they were losing pretty bad in the early game, and then they came back and win it later in the game, so I would not count them out just yet. That's a lot of archers, though. Gonna put them in line formation. Ooh, yeah, need to run them out. Might want to pop a maneuver arrow and get out of dodge. You don't want to lose these spears. He's gonna run them all the way back to the base here. Knights coming in hot. They're out for blood. Luckily, thank you, a tower. English tower too, right? Get bonus arrows in there. Ooh, throw them in the tower, buddy. There you go. Good maneuver. I would have almost baited him a little harder. Try and bait him into the spears, right? There we go. Yeah, these knights are not going to do much against an English base. If I were a wannabe bred, I would just constantly target the Mongol player, just because I think his base is more open. Easier to get vill kills on a Mongol base. English player is just too hard. But good on him for probing, right? Just making sure the English player just kind of force him to build towers, right? Slow him down a little bit, spend some wood on stuff. Could start sieging down the Ubu. Also kill these vills. Oof. Mongol player just keeps losing vills. Some beautiful knight micro. Just gonna go right out there. You see why those knights are so powerful in team games on these huge maps. It's just the power of mobility, right? Just gonna gallop off. Never gonna catch him. Ooh, no. Big charge, kill a couple vills. He does notice it, luckily. Does look like I want to be bred. Is going up to Castle Age here. These archers are finally going to find these spears and scare him off. Good. Oh, nope. Khan does not have his arrow. He's going to have to run the old-fashioned way. That's a lot of archers. Longbows will beat an archer ball, but there's not that many archers out just yet. Ooh. Some knights are going to get caught raiding in a little too deep there. Takara also went up to Castle Age. Now his Castle Age spears. They're going to tear apart these Royal Knights. He might actually lose a few of these knights here. Yeah, he's going to lose one more at least. Just like that. Seems like they're right back in it. Got Castle Age coming in through Takara. I'd expect to maybe see some Lancers come in. Looks like he's going to stick with Spearmen for the time being. Springled placement could be big. Oh, Palomas also looks like he's ready to go to Castle Age. See what he's going to drop down. Maybe King's Palace at the back of his base. These knights are just need to get out of dodge. Let their chivalry kick in. Uh-oh, this could be bad. Knights are done. Oh, no, gonna pull one back. It's time to just leave. I don't think you're gonna do anything with him. Now I think our southern team find themselves in a bit of a sticky situation. They have map control and kill a lot of villagers, but they're in feudal while their opponents are in castle. I do not think they have a very wide window here. And look at that. Palisade wall. Not going to get through that. Don't think he has siege engineering. He does have enough wood, though, to make a ram. I don't think it would hurt that much to build a ram for him. Now they're in Castle Age as well. So far, pretty even game here. Ooh. Double archery range here. Could go into crossbow into field engineering. Field siege engineering or improved siege engineering, very powerful in team games, right? You don't need to wheel siege all the way from your base. You can just wheel out your army, then just plop down some siege right on the spot. Very valuable. Look at our English player here. Just classic English things going on right now. Classic spearman longbow combo. Does look like those longbows got their veterancy in. No upgrade yet for our spearman, but I would expect it to come in once he has enough gold for it, which will be very soon. Scout's going to get taken down. He's not going to see much either. Kind of lost his life in vain there. Is pure spearman viable in team games? It actually seems weirdly powerful, even though it's so strong. Just because if your army just goes into pure cavalry, they can never engage your army, right? You're not going to kill villagers very quickly, but, I mean, spearmen can siege down buildings. Which is important for Mongols because they get the improved bounty, right? Went for Royal Institute. Okay. Not sure if I agree with this. He doesn't really have any knights on the field. He only has one stable. Oh, no, he has 3 stables. I'm sorry. Let's see what he got for this. Hasn't gotten royal bloodlines yet. Spearman kind of doing a dance here. He knows that the Rus archers are somewhere, right? He just doesn't want to run into them. Just melt through his spears. Nice wall here. I like this wall. Couple horsemen here. I don't know what they're doing. I think they're lost. Yep, they're going to get taken out no problem. Go back here. I hear a lot of longbows being made. Look at the blacksmith. What upgrades do we have here? All right, he does have ranged armor upgrades as well as both ranged damage upgrades. So these longbows are going to be dishing out damage. Still haven't seen any palins yet, though. I'm disappointed. You can be a little more aggressive with longbow positioning than other archer positioning just because of those palins and increased damage. If you get a big enough blob of them, they can start like 2-shotting knights. Ooh, gonna snag a relic there. Men-at-arms always got to back off of this. Like to see him maybe get improved siege engineering and maybe make mangonels. Knights are going to take down a horseman. Archers are going to move in. Uh-oh. Here we go. A lot of knights going to get taken out by spearmen here. They're going to wrap around the archers, the longbows. I don't think they're going to kill very much, though. They're not going to trade efficiently. Yeah, these knights are going to get taken out. I'm pretty sure they don't have royal bloodlines. They're getting melted pretty quick. They're all dead. And this could be very bad for our team to the south. He's going to get chased away, but that is a lot of archers. I think if you're green, you just want to back off right now, right? Yeah, let these longbows just start unloading here. I think it might be time to push if you're the northern team. I think you got them on the ropes here. This middle path is wide open. They're going to back off. Playing rather conservatively here, though. Not sure what they're waiting on. Maybe they're waiting on improved siege engineering. He does have it. He did get it. So building siege on the field is in play here. That could be really important. Ooh. Don't want to let this Rus player get this keep up. That'll buy them a lot of time. It'll let Orange rebuild his knight numbers. Let's go check back on his Royal Institute. All right, he got royal bloodlines in. And he is going to be getting those cheaper units here from the keep. He also got enlistment incentives. French, you get the best cavalry, the best crossbows in the game, and they're also the cheapest. Keep getting thrown up, and they're not going to let him get this keep up. Do see some mangonels. Ooh, I don't think the spears are there. Green needs to pull spears down. He's going to lose his mangonels. There you go. Would like to see Green maybe build a trebuchet here. That could be big. Got a good amount of crossbows in here as well. It's going to scare off the knights. They're going to be a little bit more hesitant to dive that siege. I love these little horseman raids El Palomas is doing. Just distracting, right? Just a nuisance. Do we see a trebuchet being built? Not yet. Let's see. He doesn't have the wood for it. Takara is going to need some more wood, and I would love to see him build a trebuchet. I don't think our southern team is going to have the type of resources to stop a trebuchet attack right now. These trees are going to stop the knights from wrapping around. Uh-oh, this could be bad, though. Royal Knights are going to sniff out these villagers over here. Or they're going to run right past them. He's going to be careful. He doesn't want to dive in too deep with these knights. He could lose them. These villagers have a death wish, man. You want to run away from the knights, not towards them. He's diving very deep with these knights. He's going to kill some vills. Going to kill a lot of villagers, actually. Ooh, this is not good. That was a good attack. Killed quite a few vills there. Ooh. Might find the southern gold mine, too. Northern gold mine, rather. He's going right back to the main farming eco of real iron. See if he can make something happen here. They're going to all get garrisoned. He does have a keep in his base, a defensive keep. That's pretty huge, honestly. Oh, that is a lot of lumberjacks. Going to garrison a lot of them in the King's Palace. Curious what he's going to end up doing with these knights. He's going to commit, try and siege down the King's Palace. Could do that. He's going to lose some knights, though. He's also going to detract from the front line battle, right? Where are they going? Looks like they're going to get scared off. Just being a nuisance back here. I feel like if you're having a player commit this hard to the harass with cavalry, just throw it on some defensive keeps. Just totally shut it down, right? Some players really heavily depend on harass to win games. If you can shut that down, they kind of don't know what to do. Ooh, those villagers should have run away a long time ago. He's going to find more Mongol villagers. Oh. Or no. He's going to run away. Wow. Talk about dodging a bullet. Oh my gosh, dodged multiple bullets. French players probably confused, like, where are all these villagers? Where are they? They're just playing Ring Around the Rosie. Let's go back on the front line here. Do have a trebuchet being built. Or rather built, or done being built, rather. Double keeps right next to each other. Spearmen engaging. They're going to get killed real quick. Got Springolds firing on the Trebs and Mangonels back here. Smart move to move into counter siege. Ooh, Knights are going to move in through a choke point. They don't want to do this. They're going to all get killed here, especially with the Mangonels here. You don't see Mangonels taking out a lot of Knights very often, but they could. Ooh, Mangonels. Decided they want to go for the archers instead. I probably would have put them on the Knights, though, just because of how clumped up they are. Could have killed a lot of them super quick. Knights are going to get pushed back. Lost a lot of Knights there. Also going to shut down the gold eco up front here. Villagers are going to turn around and attack the warrior monks. Longbows are getting their network of castles up here. They're going to tear apart these archers, but a wooden fortress does come up, and they're going to start tearing apart the longbows. Men at arms are chasing them back. They're going for the Sprungles. They want the expensive stuff. But double keeps are just going to melt through those men at arms. They also have cannon emplacements. Real Iron and El Palomas both went into Imperial. Got action happen all over the map here. Game's getting pretty hectic. This is a sudden death game. Nobody wants to lose this. Winner goes on to the next round. Loser goes home. Did get double town center from a Mongol player. That's how his villager count stayed so healthy. A lot of arrows firing down here. Would love to see maybe like a Springald placement in that tower. He's going to get some villager kills, but I'm not sure if it's enough. He just keeps sending back to harass to kill villagers, but they're losing the battle on the front line. Maybe not for long, though, if Streltsy numbers start climbing here for our Rus player. These Knights could turn around and kill these longbows. Seems like all they want to kill is villagers. Looks like they finally might find some. Oh, so close. What he needs to do is throw a scout in with these Knights if he wants to harass, right? Need that extra vision. More Knights moving in. getting quadruple archery ranges being thrown down. Where's the armor for, where's the army for Green Mongolia? Needs crossbows, knights, spears to deal with this. Now I want to be Brad reaches Imperial. This is not good with the Mongolian player still stuck in castle. More knights moving in, but again, they're just going to get melted by the keep. You can harass all you want. Uh-oh. Is he finally going to spot these villagers? Oh my god, how many times has he missed these villagers back here? Oh my goodness, those are the luckiest villagers ever. Ooh, gonna get torn apart here. I want to be Brad. These veteran knights are going to become elite royal knights here pretty soon. Then they're going to have a problem. Things are looking grim for the northern team. Ooh, villagers being taken out. We have a wind guard out. Maybe want to throw it on wind guard rangers to deal with these knights, though. Trebuchets are not what you need right now. You need to secure the homeland first before you start making trebuchets. I don't know, guys. This is not looking good for the northern team. I think we might see a tap out here pretty soon. Yep, elite royal knights are in. 2 crossbows is not going to get the job done against 25 elite royal knights. They took control of the center of the map and everything. Looks like El Palomas might take care of the knights in his base, but there's still a giant blob of them just wreaking havoc all over Takaraka's base. Look at this, double keeps. They've taken a lot of map control. Yeah, I think they're really on the back foot now. This has been a real back and forth series. It's been a lot of fun, but ultimately I think that I Want to Be Bread and Real Iron are going to take this one home and advance to the next round. Yeah, I think this is going to be GG here any second, guys. Too many Streltsy here. Do have some Mangonels. 2 Mangonels. That is going to push them off momentarily, but then you got to keep to deal with. Going to kill a bunch of villagers, but I think that was maybe too little too late. Ooh. Yeah, that is ugly. That is a lot of dead villagers. Whew. Strelts are going to unload here. Yeah, I think this is GG, folks. It was a valiant effort. Mangadai. That might have been a good idea if you went into that earlier in the game, you know, and you have the micro support it. Yeah, they're going to tap out. Very beautifully played by Real Iron and I Want to Be Bread. Did a great job. I'm very impressed. Very well executed game plan there. Basically, I just think the northern team just got harassed to death, right?